Good afternoon, good evening. We are on our third evening of the Tuesday Night Club. The Tuesday Night Club is something that me and Desi have created for every Tuesday night we're going out. This is the third evening. You'll see the first one was the Mediterranean, the second one was Dom Jim, and now it's my turn as it's the third one, so it's back to me. And tonight we are going to, it's fairly well known, this restaurant is called El Gusto. El Gusto is in Benijofar. Benijofar is probably 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes drive from where we live. Not been there, but we've heard some very, very good reports. So maybe when we do these, when I YouTube these, I'm going to have to do some good restaurants, some bad restaurants. As we said, there's no loyalty with us here. Sometimes we might go out for a cheap evening meal, sometimes it might be a very expensive evening meal. I think tonight is going to be a bit of the latter. But I'm really looking forward to trying this, and I also think Desi's looking forward to trying this. We've heard lots of good reports, so let's go along to El Gusto and check out what they're going to serve us. See you in a minute. This little town that we're in is Benijofar, as I've already said. Benijofar is a very Spanish, quaint little town. I do a lot of cycling through Benijofar. They have a menu del dia. It's not your usual €10 menu del dia. Looking at it there, it's 18.50. And the a la carte. It looks very nice. It's just checking out the menu. It's okay. It's not a bad menu. At least this one's in English, unlike last week. But it's nowhere near as big as last week. Let me do a little pan round of the whole restaurant. So as you can see, it's quite busy. A close up of me. But no, you can see it's quite busy. But as I said, this restaurant does have rave reviews. Lots and lots of people talk about this and say that it is a nice restaurant to visit. It's got good scores on TripAdvisor. Cheers, Desi.
Well, it's different. The menu looks simple things, like you can prepare at home, but maybe the preparation is different. So we are going to try the gallo pedro. That this is a plate very typical from Spain. Very typical. A lot of restaurants in this area make gallo pedro in Barlovento and other things. And we are going to ask as well the solomillo cerdo. And the mushrooms in the oven, grilled gratin, and we spoke about the goat cheese salad. So I think
here are the starters. We have a goat cheese salad. And we also have
preparation.
Stuffed mushrooms. It's okay. Which all of it looks quite nice, and a little basket of bread, but also something you never get in a Spanish restaurant ever: butter.
Garlic butter.
It's garlic butter. If you ever get butter in a Spanish restaurant, then it's not a real Spanish restaurant because they just don't have it. But the presentation of the food is looking really fine, to be quite honest. So we'll come back to you in a moment when my taster has started. Here, as I showed you, these are two kinds of bread, just the little rolls, a nice little touch. One looks like sesame seed and one normal seed. And with the garlic butter. The mains have arrived, and for the main we have solomillo, which is fillet of pork, which is this one. Very nicely presented, looks pretty good. Okay, and we also have, in English, Jack Dory. In Spanish, it's called
Gallo Pedro. Gallo Pedro.
Fish is called Jack Dory. And looks very nice. Again,
Paella.
well presented. It's got paella underneath the fish. There's a couple of sides on here. There's chips and a little side salad. This is one of the sides here is gratin, it's cheese and endivas. It's a vegetable. These are the dishes, the mains. So they look good. Very, in my opinion, very well presented. Very well presented. They're obviously dishing up is good. So we're now going to dive in because Des has already started. So we have now finished the meal and we have the bill, which we're going to look at shortly. As for the meal, all food very well presented. All food was good taste, to be honest. There wasn't anything that was horrible. Would I come back here? I'm not quite sure. I wouldn't book it. Look, whoever watches this video and you like good food, come here. The reason being, as Desi pointed out at the beginning of the video, is pretty much all of the food they do here you can do at home. So it's obviously better presented, and it might taste slightly different to what you can do at home, but you can do it at home. There's nothing overly special or out of the ordinary here. Give this, presentation-wise, the place itself, overall things like that, I would give this probably an 8 out of 10 at a push. An 8 out of 10. Bear in mind, anything below 5, I'm never coming back. Trust me. But so 8 out of 10. The food was nice. It was okay. The food was good, and the presentation is fantastic. Even for the presentation, you end up paying the money. Now I'm going to ask Desi what she thinks.
Hello. Now I will give you my opinion about that. Well, the starters were the mushrooms and the gochu salad. The gochu salad was really nice, but like Paul said, you can do this at home. It's not nothing you can feel is special or impress you. And the mushrooms, to be honest, were really nice, but as well as nothing really you wait in a restaurant. Paul can do that at home, and Paul did them, make them much better, to be honest. And the mainly ones was solomillo de cerdo, pork fillet. It was nice, but the pork for me was a little dry, to be honest. And the other main was the Gallo Pedro. That I have to tell you one thing. For me, I am Spanish. I know Gallo Pedro. Well, but Gallo Pedro is Gallo Pedro. It's fried fish, very crispy, very crunchy. And to be honest, for me the combination with paella, with puree of mashed potato, a lot of strange things together. I think they try to combine things things and create something special. But for me, they didn't get it. It didn't come back. It's not my style of restaurant. I like that, but it's not really.
The presentation was the best we've been in so far.
Presentation very nice. So
score out of 10.
For me, it's 5, 6 over 10.
5 or 6?
For the presentation, maybe 6, 7.
6, 7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe because I am Spanish.
Thank you, Desi. Wow, there's a surprise. I thought she would have gone a 7, 8. Because we've been to a lot worse. So, now, I was just about to say, now we have, they bring with your bill a little drink, but Desi didn't give me time to film it. She just dived straight in. Nothing new.
La 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 la.
So, can we? So we have this little glass.
The same. It's like peach or mango liqueur. No? Orange?
Not nice, whatever it is.
It's very strong, but well.
So
the final point.
No, here is the final. So it was well presented. It comes up your bill with a little liqueur and a few little sweets, and the bill, which I don't really want to lift up, but if we lift that now, Desi, slowly, there we go.
Similar to it, similar.
Oh wow, look at that. So, I think what you pay for is the name of the place. I think you also pay for the presentation. You definitely don't pay for the variety of food, but the presentation is fantastic and the food isn't bad at all. Restaurant, the Tuesday Club, week number 3. Not the worst we've been, but not the best so far. But we've only been to 3, so let's go and see some more. Listen guys, this is El Gusto. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We've got some more to come every Tuesday, the Tuesday Club. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. If there's any recommendations that you've seen online that you want us to go and try, or you know of a TripAdvisor, let me know guys. Subscribe to the channel, watch some more, have some good foods, bad foods, and we will see you soon. Have a good night. Take care.